It was an ordinary evening when the extraordinary began. I was lounging on my couch, engrossed in a book that told tales of forgotten kingdoms and magical realms, when I felt an odd tug at my feet. Glancing down, I saw nothing amiss, just my usual striped socks, cozy and mundane. Shrugging off the sensation, I returned to my reading, but the tug came again, more insistent this time. To my astonishment, my socks were twitching, almost as if they had a life of their own. Before I could react, they began to shimmy off my feet and onto the floor, standing upright as if they were filled with invisible feet. My jaw dropped as they began to move rhythmically, performing an intricate dance. They twirled and pirouetted, their stripes blurring into a mesmerizing pattern. It was as if a hidden orchestra had struck up a waltz, and my socks were the star performers. The living room transformed before my eyes. The furniture pushed itself to the edges of the room, making way for a grand dance floor. The lamps dimmed, casting a soft, enchanting glow over the scene. My socks were soon joined by others, polka-dotted socks, argyle socks, and even a pair of fuzzy pink slippers. Each pair danced with unique flair and elegance, creating a kaleidoscope of color and movement. I could hardly believe what I was seeing. The socks formed lines, circles, and spirals, their movements synchronized in a ballet that defied logic. They leaped into the air, defying gravity, and landed softly, barely making a sound. It was as if they were performing a secret dance they had practiced for years, waiting for this very moment to reveal their hidden talents. Suddenly, the scene grew even more surreal. A pair of socks wearing tiny top hats and canes appeared, leading the others in a grand tap dance routine. The sound of their tiny taps echoed through the room, creating a rhythm that made my heart race with excitement. They were joined by a pair of neon green socks with flashing LED lights, adding a modern twist to the performance. As the dance continued, the walls of my living room seemed to melt away, revealing a vast ballroom filled with socks from all over the world. There were silk stockings from Paris, woolen socks from the Scottish Highlands, and even a pair of sequin socks that shimmered like the night sky. They all danced together in perfect harmony, a celebration of diversity and unity. In the midst of this fantastical display, I noticed a small door at the far end of the ballroom. It was ajar, and from it, a soft, inviting glow emanated. My curiosity got the better of me, and I tiptoed towards it, careful not to disturb the dancing socks. Pushing the door open, I found myself in a quaint, cozy room filled with shelves of books and jars of glittering stardust. In the center stood a wise old sock, its fabric worn but eyes twinkling with wisdom. It beckoned me closer and spoke in a voice that sounded like the rustle of leaves in the wind. "You have witnessed the dance of the socks," it said, "a rare and magical event that occurs only once in a lifetime. Tonight you are the chosen one to see the hidden world of the socks, where they express their joy and creativity through dance." "But why me?" I asked, still in disbelief. "Because," the wise sock replied with a gentle smile, "you believe in the magic of the everyday, and that belief has opened the door to our world. Remember this night, for it is a reminder that even the most ordinary things can hold extraordinary secrets." With that, the wise sock waved its hand and the room began to fade. I found myself back in my living room, the furniture in its usual place, the lights back to their regular brightness. My socks lay on the floor, motionless and ordinary once more. I picked them up, half expecting them to start dancing again, but they remained still. Yet I knew what I had seen was real. The magic of the night lingered in the air, a reminder that the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. From that night on, every time I put on my socks, I couldn't help but smile, remembering the incredible dance they performed. And in my heart, I carried the secret world of the socks, a hidden realm where the ordinary became extraordinary, and the mundane was filled with magic.